Alright, what up everybody? So I'm doing a voiceover on this because the actual audio didn't sync up right. It was like way ahead of what the video was. So pretty much what's going to happen here is I'm just going to explain what's going on. So there may be some silence, or I may just stop recording and put music in where there's kind of dead space. But I got the fuel pump in today. Yeah, so what it is I set up my camera kind of on the radiator hose. So I do apologize. I do notice that I do need to replace that belt because she's cracked. But here I'm in here with the needle nose pliers. I'm removing the clamp that's holding the fuel line to the fuel pump here, and it was actually fairly easy to get that part off. I struggled with the other end. I ended up having my neighbor Mike, who was working on his 1969 Ford F100 truck, which is pretty cool. It's got the inline six, I think it's a 240, and he ordered a adapter from a single barrel to a double barrel carb, because he bought a Holley carburetor for it. But I do got some adjustments to do on Betsy here, but here I'm trying to find the right wrench for the job to get that hose clamp off. Now, it was a pain in the butt to get this the bolted hose off. I mean, she was on there really good. So pretty much the best thing to do with the old one, it really doesn't matter because it's the old one, it's broke, it doesn't work anyway. So pretty much what I had to do here was just crank it off and use all my muscles because it was a pain in the butt. So, but it was remove the rubber tubing, which I did replace, because after pulling that off, that rubber hose, which I threw it away, I should have taken a picture of it to show you guys, and I do apologize for that. But that rubber hose was literally, it was barely there. I'm surprised it didn't burst and I wasn't leaking fuel everywhere, because wow, that hose was charred to no end. And yeah, so we'll just watch, and as the tools appear, as my hands appear, I will explain things. But yeah, that was I removed that fitting to get the main fuel line that goes out of the pump that goes up to the carburetor. So yeah, I think I'm going to stop this recording here and just play some music, because that's going to be much more interesting. Yeah, see, it was actually bending the thing, and I didn't want it to snap off or something, so I got a wrench, another wrench up in there just to hold it in place, so then I could really crank on it. But and then yeah, once I got that off, then it was removing the fuel pump. So I'm just going to stop the recording here and then play some music until more things need to be explained. Alright, what up everybody? So, as you can see, I sped up the video because I just didn't want... It would have been a 40-minute long video if I hadn't, and, you know... But pretty much I removed the outer bolt. There were 2 bolts in the fuel pump, which is super easy to remove. The outer one, the inner one, I had to pretty much play it by feel, because I couldn't get it right away. But when I did get the bolt out, the bolt fell underneath the oil pan, which was on the frame, and it was like big enough, just barely big enough for me to get my pinky underneath there. So the struggle was real with that one. But yeah, so I finally got it out, and there was a lot of cussing and swearing about that to finally get that out. And once I did get it out, I actually felt around in the hole, and you can kind of see up there that I mean, I pulled out a finger full of sludge out of the engine. So now what I'm going to end up doing is I'm going to do the seafoam treatment. Leave in the comment section below of what the best sludge removal solution that you've used in your engine. But from what I've researched on the seafoam treatment, what you do is, yeah, see right here is where I pull out the big hunk of sludge out of there. So what I've researched is you use 1 ounce of seafoam per quart of oil that you put in your engine, and then that'll break up the sludge, and you drive it for like, you know, you either let it idle for like 3 hours or something like that, or drive it for like 50 miles or something like that, or something along those lines. I have to research it again, but I definitely want to do that because I want to de-sludge my engine. But yeah, so I figured, yeah, I'll just do a little voiceover here, and then I'm going to go back to the music. But yeah, so yeah, it was 2 bolts. It was super easy to remove. Now, putting it back in was a pain in the butt, because it was, let me just hold on 1 second here. Yeah, so when I was removing this, that was a pain in the butt. Like, what I'm reaching for, that's the top. I actually could not see that or get a good grip on it. So I called my neighbor Mike over, and he helped me with that. That tubing was really bad. I mean, it was barely even there. Like, it could have just popped like a balloon. I'm surprised it wasn't leaking fuel, or, I mean, heck, with as badly charred as it was and as weak as it was, it might have been leaking fuel that could have caused part of the engine fire. Who knows? But that's all brand new now and replaced. It's super nice. I struggled for so long with this. I'm actually going to cut the audio right here and fast forward this, because the struggle was real on that. I could not get it. Had my buddy Mike come over, and he ended up going down there and getting it for me. But yeah, so I will see you guys in a bit. Enjoy the music. Alright, what up everybody? So I stopped filming, and I realized that I couldn't have the camera down there while I was putting on the new fuel pump because it was in the way, but I will show you guys the new fuel pump. So, oop, come on. There we go. Just gotta wait for the lag to catch up. Balls. That lag though. But I'll get you guys right up in there. You guys can see the new fuel pump. And with the help of my neighbor Mike, help me put on the new piece of fuel line. And then we'll take you guys back up. Got the carburetor, new fuel filter, everything installed on it. So she's ready to, and the fuel pump works. We tested it. So she is ready to be started. Everything is all hooked back up. I just need to put the air cleaner on and crank her over. So let's do that. I'm just going to leave this recording, and let me see where's a spot that I could hook you guys at. How does that look? So you know what, yeah. Just gonna put you guys right here. Dang it, dropped my screwdriver again. Ah, so that's how that goes. Just gotta be right back because I has to open up my new air cleaner screw and 1 second. There we go. Alright. Oh, well, not here with these. Raise it over a few times, see what happens. Yeah, finally, she lives. Alright, what up guys? So, as you guys seen, Betsy lives now, so she's pumping fuel good, and still need to do the idle screws. Not quite sure, like, if I turn it all the way down till it's just about to die. I think that's what I'm supposed to do, is turn it all the way down till it's just about to die, and then go up just a little bit. So I'll have to fiddle with that, but I'm gonna wait till I get my new air cleaner, because that whole air cleaner thing, it makes it very hard to do. They have one at AutoZone for $30, which I want to get. So I'll probably just save up for that and get one, but at least I can drive Betsy if I need to, so that's nice. And she's running again. Thank God, finally. It's been long enough. She's been sitting for about 3 weeks. So, yeah. Yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Make sure to comment in the section below and give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I will talk to you guys later. Guys, little peek around. Mick! Hi. You have anything to say to people? Mick, do you have Mickers? Do you have anything to say? Don't, other than pointing your fuzzy butt. Yes, I know. I gotta feed you, and I gotta get water, and gotta. Oh, you're gonna go for that toy, huh? So, all right. Well, I will see you guys later, and yeah.